Hey guys, excuse the junk behind me. It's a man cave. Yeah, whatever. All right. So, yesterday I went to my mom's right after the last video and tried bounty hunting again. I laid down, they gave me a name. I forgot the name. And what the hell happened? I couldn't see. There's nothing. For some reason, there was nothing. I then checked my inner light, my C's. I projected my inner light from my C's to my head. There was nothing there. Then I concluded they stole my C's again. And they did. The Regent Priests, because I was in the Regent Priests when I meditated, or fell asleep, or was going to sleep. Anyway, that is that. I got all pissy, bitchy, violent. I was violent. I'm just kidding. But they stole my seeds. They took my seeds. So I went into depression. By the time I went to bed at midnight, I laid down and the kids were screaming. They said, "You're done. You're done. They're giving your seeds back tomorrow. You're done." The evaluation or whatever the hell they were doing to me for the last 6 months was over. They're giving you all your seeds back tomorrow. And they went on to tell me what they found out, which I am going to try and relate to you here. So, what do I got written down? They said they wanted to find out my paradisimo. That means how I do, consciously in the spirit world, do magic things, meaning bounty hunting. How do I do bounty hunting? How do I find the person? How do I put people on the moon? How do I put, and this is all real. You can do this. It sounds incredible, but it's just living in an illusion. You got the skill set, you can do it. How do I create things? How do I go from point A to point B instantly? How do I bring point B right up to my face without even thinking about it? These are all skills, secrets you learn in the spirit world. What confused me was every Regent Priest and every Christ can do this. It's a no thing. All the way up into the light. I'm down here saying illusion. They want to know how I incorporated my skill set into my brain and perception in my brain. They said I incorporated my fantasy into my spiritual awakening, meaning I took my, remember when I explained to you I was shooting a gun in my fantasy? I go to sleep every night and I shoot the gun off, shooting zombies in my fantasy before to put me to sleep. Then one day Jesus came to me and said, "Rich, you're actually shooting people in St. Lucian. You're not allowed to do that in St. Lucian." I go, "Dude, it's just a fantasy." He's like, "Rich, no, you're in St. Lucian shooting people." The ETs for the better part of my life, my whole life, were contacting me spiritually and in physical. Not the physical form, not the physical body, the meat bodies of the aliens. They were in a ship. They can't live in this environment. So they hook up to me spiritually. Right up into my face. It's the scariest thing you ever want to experience. Not visuals scary. That's secondary. When they're taking you out of reality, when they're taking your soul from being grounded to their level, it feels like you're dying. Innately feels like you're dying. Well, after 1,000 of those experiences, or whatever, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, I learned to do what they're doing. It's just innately, you learn what they're doing. You watch them, they come, they hook up to you, and well, I can do that. I can hook up. So I hooked up to them, and I relayed my mental message, my spiritual message. I put it all in a big ball and gave it to them. They sent me one back. And that's how you communicate throughout the universe with ETs. That's how it's done. That's how it's done here on Earth. We just don't perceive it. We don't even know what the hell we're doing. And to put it into conscious words is a whole different experience. Anyway, I learned all that. The ETs showed me, and I copied what they're doing. Well, if they can do it, I can do it, and I can do it. I did it. I don't. For most stuff, like the CE5, I was doing CE5 before CE5 was a thing. Spiritually talking to aliens. 10 years old. 1970, 71. I'm doing CE5. Career was a fucking head mechanic or a doctor. So I didn't have a computer. I had a black and white TV in the early 70s. I'm out talking to a craft I couldn't see with the aliens inside of it in my backyard, and I can't even walk yet. So there you go. For the next 40 years, I nearly learned how to C5 better and better and better and better and better. And that's how I learned. That's what they wanted to know. The priests, the Regent Priests, and Christ and the priestess wanted to know how I do my things. That's one aspect of it. The other is fantasy. While I'm doing my fantasies, well, fuck. I would like a freeze gun. Jesus Christ walks up and shoots you with a needle and freezes you. Well, fuck me. Why not use a gun? So I incorporated my fantasy into the spirit world. Here's a gun. And it works in the spirit world. You shoot people and they freeze. That's what they wanted to know how I do it. Here's a gun, shotgun. Fuck you, I'm better than you. You know, you're fighting your opponent, blow his head off with a shotgun. Well, 30 years I put my sleep with fantasy, shooting zombies. I didn't know I was actually creating a gun spiritually. That's how I incorporated my fantasies into the spirit world. Consciously. I was doing it consciously in fantasy before I even knew I had a soul. I mean, I figured I did, but I didn't know anything about it. By the time I lost my skins and entered the spirit world, my incorporation was pretty much well underway, incorporating the two, fantasy and spirituality. I brought the two together into my mental awareness in the spirit world. Jesus Christ then upgraded me, because my whole life has been relearning the spirit world on a conscious level. So what seemed natural, I needed context. My brain needed information. Christ was teaching me that. This is the illusion. This is sane illusion. This is dream illusion. The me world is the illusion. This is zero. This is the ocean. Eternal ocean. It heals you. Shit like that. All of that. There are 22 illusions. So I had to learn from Christ what incorporating it into my fantasy. Relearning my spiritual awareness. My spirit knew. It already knew. That's why my spirit already knew all this. Dreams about Daniel Boone my whole life. I'm in a fucking war. Gray coats, blue coats, fucking militia guys under me, murdering people. All bullshit. I didn't know I had any relevance to anything until they told me I was Daniel Boone. They go, all the dreams you had, Civil War and all that shit, that was your fucking Daniel Boone shit. I'm like, I didn't know. So you see, that's basically what happened to me. That's why. They said music broke my skins. They said music broke my skins, meaning heavy metal, rage. It's not, you gotta put music into context. Plus, there's different kinds of music. There's the spiritual music, the energy music, and there's heavy metal. Heavy metal was rage, more or less rage, anger. That and my childhood in school, where I fought every day, literally fought in myself, preventing myself from fighting, trying to stay within the law of the world against the fucking cocksuckers that fucking wanted to beat the shit out of me for no reason. All that, all day in school. My whole childhood, my whole teens growing up, till I quit in grade 11. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I was dealing with aliens. That's what I was learning. And girls. I never did learn girls. I learned aliens a lot easier than I could girls. True. True, man. Plus, I had the priestess in me my whole life. So whenever I be attracted to a girl in school, I feel the love or the soul of that female. Priestess, being hooked up to me, stepped in. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I feel the girl, but my love for the visual of the girlfriend in school, someone you liked and you wanted to ask out, or you'd ask them out and you were dating, it never worked because I was with the priestess. The thing I didn't know was, I didn't know the priestess would be hijacking my body and using it as a vehicle, and she didn't want to intrude her in She didn't want me with another girl, so it never worked out. My whole fucking life until last year. 55. Now I think I'm 55. Heavy metal music. Right. There's Metallica, heavy metal, Judas Priest, AC/DC. That's considered heavy metal. Well, I was fucking two steps beyond that. I was into Napalm Death, Voivod, Destruction, Thrash, Razor, Sacrifice. These are the bands I liked. Hardcore, Cro-Mags, Biohazard, Punk, bunch of fucking goose. Toronto band, a bunch of fucking goose. Did you ever hear them? Punk, hardcore punk. That's what I liked. And so that and all the moshing and slamming and psychology of that made me spiritually lose my skins. Plus, they said also when I broke my skin, when I think they got this wrong, but maybe it's my just lack of knowledge on this area. When you move energy through your head, lots of energy, especially when you rip your skins, your ethereal skins, the energy comes through and makes noise, loud noise. Now it sounds like white noise. It sounds like static and white noise. It sounds like fucking chainsaws. And it sounds like a million people talking. It can be that in your head, and it's just noise. Christ says that's music. And it's you letting go of the energy. He says a lot of people have to go through it. And he said that, or not Christ, but the Regent Priest said that is what opens your skins. I'm like, no, that's not the way it happened. But whatever. I wasn't going to argue. I was depressed for what they told me. Well, after they stole my seeds, I was fucking miserable for a day. I was just thinking more of the same goddamn shit. More of the same bullshit. So that opened my ethereal skins. They said that's what helped open my ethereal skins to the spirit world and incorporated. And then I incorporated spirituality into the physical awareness, and I can do what I do in the spirit world, like bounty hunting, finding people, remote viewing. Now, when I was remote viewing, that was also another transition. I had the ET transition, separate in a category in my makeup. I had the remote viewing came much later. When I was about 40 years old, that came 40 years old. The remote viewing, going to Mars, going to the moon on a conscious level, projecting my spirit. That was all learning, but I was doing it. But I still didn't know because I haven't crossed over yet. In the physical. But I was going in physical. I was learning. I was having experience after everyday experiences. All the looky-loo ghosts throwing knives at me, punching me at the demon that punched me out, cut my eye. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Those were all experiences which brought me closer to my spiritual awareness and me breaking my skins and entering the spirit world full time, where Christ stepped in and taught me the rules, helped me out, told me where to go. Go to the Regent Priests, stay with Christ. He taught me Jesus Christ, in Christ. Now I already knew Christ consciousness from the ETs. The ETs feel like Jesus Christ. So what does that innately tell me? I'm talking to the fucking ET face to face, and I feel him, and it feels like Jesus Christ. But they're from Orion's belt. So what does that tell you? You don't gotta think about it. What does it tell you? That Christ's consciousness reigns throughout the fucking universe. The ETs, Christ was just Christ, Jesus Christ, in the Bible and all that shit. The name Jesus Christ was created when he came to Earth and dealt with the pharaohs, the fucking scum of the earth. Jesus Christ went to the pharaohs and said, "Fuck you, give up your slaves, all this shit." It's in the Bible. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, you scum sucking. He gave him respect and all that. But he said, "No, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Join me." And look at the reign of the pharaohs. Look at where they are now. The Anunnaki. Well, it wasn't the Anunnaki per se on a conscious level or a meat world level, but it was the spirit. The spirits of the Anunnaki were being reborn into fucking Ra and fucking King Tut. This in the before oh, you get it. That's a different fucking video. Fucking they warned me. So that's how my life, my paradisimo, came into perspective. And the Super Christ told me when I was up and late, "Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking show off. You shouldn't even be making trains. You should be just doing what everyone else is doing in St. Lucian. Drinking and going to work." I'm like, fuck no, man. My whole life is parallel universes. How spirit world and the physical world is incorporated or separate, depending on where you are, your perception, the dimensions, the spiritual dimensions. There's physical dimensions, physical reality dimensions. Okay? But people think St. Lucian is a physical dimension. From your perspective, it is, but it's spiritual. You understand? It's totally different than a meat world dimension. Now, I'm not talking about sight, sound, smell, and fucking three-dimensional perception. And then when you're a fly or a butterfly, you're in a fourth dimension. That's bullshit. That's perspectives in this world. Different perspectives in this world on a conscious level. So what? Who gives a fuck? That has nothing to do with a dimension. Another physical dimension is placing fucking subspace, opening a porthole with electronics and gizmos and fucking going there. Can we fly hyperspace? Do we have a free energy machine? No. Well, we don't. But the government, fucking globalists do. The Anunnaki do, that are controlling us do. But we don't. We upgraded to cell phones. We got cell phones. And what's a cell phone? A tool for the government to give you fucking propaganda and entertainment. Whatever. Fuck. And you can communicate on it. That's the only thing the cell phone, without all the propaganda, should be just you talking on it to your mom. Texting and cell phone. What do you watch on it all day long? The internet. And you buy shit. The phone turned into you buying shit electronically and getting it delivered to your house. The latest propaganda, the latest bullshit, the latest bullshit political. Look at the world today. Look at the fights the world's having over politics. And it's all from the cell phone that you can watch. Look at it like that. Get out of it. Because it's not real. It's not real. The whole fucking thing is a chess game made up by the Illuminati or whatever you want to call them, globalists, and they're playing chess. They're playing you, and you're so fucking wrapped up in it, you can't see it. Anyway, there's that. So, my spiritual awareness and paradisimo skills, how do I create things, how I move from point A to point B instantly, how I do all that was incorporated over my life by these different aspects into my consciousness. When I broke the skins, I went full throttle into the spirit world and never looked back. I had to accept it. If I didn't accept it, I would have been in a fight from that day. And I'd still be internal fight, talking to telephone poles and shit like that. I don't talk to telephone poles. I see people all the time talking to telephone poles, fucking ripping their hair out, punching themselves in the face, stabbing themselves. That's where I would have been if I hadn't accepted it. But I knew how I got here. I knew how I got in the spirit world, so I could play it out. I mean, shit got a little crazy. I couldn't understand perceptions of it. But once Christ came and I could understand the perceptions I was seeing, well, it made all sense now. The illusion, sane illusion. Sane illusion is like they made it in the spirit world. Sane illusion is Earth in the spirit world, but it's home. It's a bubble, a controlled world. I'm just using sane illusion as an astral home. You call it astral home. Home in the astral, where you go to die. Well, it's fucking 10 times, 100 times more than that. Okay? Watch my videos. You'll see it. I explain it all to you. Well, best I can. And so I incorporated all that into my fucking fantasies and full throttle into the spirit world. And I had to accept it where I was. I couldn't fight it. Most people will fight it. And they're fighting the telephone poles. They're talking to the dead. I saw a guy yesterday, Chris, he's talking to himself, walking down the railroad tracks, talking to himself, fucking screaming at nobody. I'm like, shit, that's what I do in my head. But I'm not doing it in my head. I'm literally talking to Christ. But I know enough not to fucking do it in public. I don't do it when I'm sitting here by myself, watching TV, hanging out by myself, playing bass. I totally cut it off. They get me. They yell in my head. I hear, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Then I put my bass down, turn TV off, meditate, listen to what they're saying. That's how I do it. So it's a totally different thing. And plus, it's not schizophrenia. That's different. I don't even want to go there. I don't know anything about that. So, fuck, it's crazy. So anyway, that's how I do it. That's what they needed to know, how I did that. And it spent the 6 months stealing my seeds. 6 months of having a vampire in my fucking neck, watching my inner workings. That was all for that. For them to know how I did what I did. And how the priestess was involved. And what came out of all that? Daniel Boone. I got more stuff to say. Okay. Seeds. They said I get my seeds back tomorrow. 16 seeds or more, 20 seeds. I get 20 seeds. I have 63. That's confirmed. They said that. But I can't carry 63. I'll go fucking nuts. It's just, you can't do it. You can't do. I tried it for about a day, half a day. And I said, get these fucking things out of me. I'm losing my shit. Way more than I can deal with. So they brought me down to 16. I can do that. I said, jack her up to 20. I can do that. Jack her up to 25. I can do that. So I get 16, 20 creation seeds. The ones that make you glow in your heart, make you feel good, make you fucking awesome. Then they told me a couple bombs. I didn't know. I didn't know this. I figured it. But I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Namaste. But I do now. Since yesterday. Fuck. Anyway. Whatever the fuck namaste means. All I know is the gurus and the fucking new agers and religious cultists, they all say it to make themselves sound important. Fucking joke. You get seeds. I'm getting 3 seeds in my third eye. They say I had 3 seeds in my fucking brain my whole life. I didn't know that. I don't feel the glow in my heart, in my head. The glow that's in my heart is not in my head. There's different kinds of seeds, Rich. These are mental seeds. They make you see. The reason you don't see is because we took them out. You can see from your heart, and you're good at it. But it gets even better when we put the seeds back in your brain, your third eye. They're mental seeds. He says it consists of an operation. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you get your seeds back, your mental seeds. You can spiritually see in your brain. And I go, well, isn't it going to fuck up everything else? He goes, no, it's going to turn you back to normal. I was like, cool. Oh, by the way, we're giving you your sex seeds back. I'm like, what? Fucking what? What did you, what? Fucking sex seeds? Yeah, your sex seeds. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. I don't want any of that. They went on to tell me, you need them. Everybody has them. Well, most people have them. 1 or 2. And I get 3. I go, dude, I don't have fucking sex with anyone in the meat world. And it's not by choice. Most people disgust me to no end. Even if you're a beautiful model, you fucking sick pig. Spiritually, whatever. I'm not into that. I mean, I get off on it, but if you're beautiful, doesn't mean I can talk to you in physical reality. It's just my way. Hey, if you're a fucking sick pig, I ain't got nothing to say to you. So I don't care if you look like Barbie or not. You want to know what I like? You know what I like in a girl? Mennonites. Look at a Mennonite. Not with the religion. Just innocence. Beautiful, humble, looks like a fucking chocolate cake. Beautiful, innocent, humble, and they got the fucking dress on. That's what I love. That's what I love. I love that shit. I fucking melts me to the fucking core. And that's all from Daniel Boone in the past lives. And it still works today. Say what you want. I don't care. That's why I ain't got a girlfriend. Because there's no one. They have religion. They're all choreographed into religion, stuck up so far up their ass in religion. I can't talk to them. They ain't free. But that's what I like. Figure that shit out. I can't. If you could take a girl out of her religion and free her spiritually and free her in her mind, but still have the humbleness, the wholesomeness, the innocence. When do you want to get married? Fucking let's go. And you gotta look good. I'm not really, you know, obese, fat. Fuck, I can't. It's not that you're a bad person. It's just nothing happening. You can walk around fucking naked all day. Ain't nothing happening. Nothing's happening. I don't know why. I just don't turn me on. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. You can be a beautiful person. I could be your best fucking friend. I've had large fucking fat people, my best friends, so I'm not labeling fat people as bad people. They're my fucking best friends. And when they hit on me, I go, sorry, honey, nothing's happening. You might as well play with my thumb because you get more out of that than you will my dick. So, fuck. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Truth revealed. Fuck. Well, I'm just back to the spiritual part. That's what that is. When they said sex seeds, oh hell no. Hence the problem with 14 Christs in prison. Oh, it's up to 17 now. Other people, Christ, priests, but 14 Christ, priests, losers, all addicted to my sex. And fucking gay guys, ain't nothing happening. Ain't even close to anything happening. So forget about it. Nothing close. The only thing that's gonna come if you fucking touch me is a knife in your fucking head. So there's that. And I tell everybody I meet who guy that smiles at me. Hi. Hi. Dude, I'm not gay. So avoid conflict and just be cool. That's what I tell them, straight up. I got no time for fucking around. And I've never beat up a gay guy. I've never fucking assaulted a gay guy. Never. Even though they formed a little gang in Windsor to convert me into their gayness. They assumed I was gay because I was a nice person and I have a heart. Well, Rich must be gay. So all their bullshit gossip in their fucking head, all their fucking weird shit. And I never beat them up. I called Daryl and Jay to do it. No, I didn't. They were confronting me. Fucking 20 gay guys trying to convert me after hours at work in the second cup, in the coffee shop. They all came to the door. Rich, we understand you're gay and we're here to bring you in the community. I'm like, oh, hell no. I got on the phone, called up Daryl and Jay. Said, guys, get down here. I'm about to be overthrown. They came fucking running down here. They came running to the coffee shop. Fucking walked in. The gay guys left. Because they got steel toe boots, bald heads, flight jackets. They're ready to go. Look like fucking skinheads. They're not. But I just need a force. One guy against 20? Fuck that. Calling up a couple of my buddies. I figure, you know what? If we each grab a guy and punch him once in the fucking head, we'll knock most of them out. If it comes to that. And avoid bloodshed. But that's what it came to. Nothing happened. Thank God. Because, look, I would have ruined a coffee shop. I would have been out of another job. Fuck. Anyway, besides that, that's a different video. But this is your sexual disease. And I knew there was something about it. Because when I was making love to Amanda and my ex-girlfriends, every time we reached climax, I felt this glow. It wasn't in my heart. It was in my sex. It was in Amanda's sex. Amanda was the most sexual person. Well, that glowed. And I noticed it. And I'm like, fuck. What is that? How come her heart could be in her crotch? And it was great. Mind you, it was fucking great. Fucking beautiful. It was fucking great, beautiful. She had more fucking seeds in her sex chakra than in her heart. I can tell you that. When she worked them goddamn things, holy fuck. It was beautiful. But I just learned that this is a real thing. This is a real thing. You get sex seeds. I'm like, to the priest, no fucking way, dude. Nope, 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 nope. I'm done with sex. They go, you can still have a girlfriend, Rich. I go, what am I gonna do? She's gonna run. She's gonna run 100 fucking Superman out of here as soon as I smile at her. So fuck it. I got no choice. I ain't getting laid again in my life. I ain't. So I accepted it. So I'm poor, a poor guy. They said you're getting them anyway. I got no fucking teeth. My teeth are falling out. I'm poor as fucking dirt. Joe Dirt. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna get? I can't even get a prostitute. Not like I would. I don't have $5 for a fucking BJ for a fucking prostitute. Not like I would. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. But fuck. I ain't a scum. I don't give a fuck about sex anymore. I mean, I do, but I ain't getting it, and I accept it, and that's fucking it. And I don't look too fucking bad. But girls want what they want. Spend all day in fucking Walmart on my fucking credit card. It ain't gonna happen. And then they get mad at me because I don't buy them shit. Well, I got no fucking money. So I'm sorry. I just feel the love. You can love each other from. No, you can't. Because inevitably, you gotta be the man. And I can't be the man. So therefore, I'm not the man. So fuck off. What do you want me to say? I had love. Had love. And I'll turn to shit. Every single girlfriend. Fuck. So you're getting your sexual seeds back. You can still have sex. And he goes, it's more than just sex. It helps you balance out. You need a top and you need a bottom. You need seeds in your head. You need seeds in your sex, root chakra. And they're not creation seeds. You don't have to get creation seeds. You get sexual seeds. And I go, well, I want creation seeds. Hence creating babies. Fuck. Give me it all. I can take care of it. All right. So I got 3 sexual seeds in the sex of me. I don't know where the fuck they go. So now you're nuts. I don't know where they go. I'll let you know if I fucking get them and find out. I know where they go in a girl. I know that. And seeds in my head are not creation seeds. They're giving me clear seeds, which is a seed that's neutral. I put the inner light to it. It glows with the light. Well, I give it, and I can see. It enhances the light coming from your heart to your head. So when you're seeing through your heart and you project your inner light to your fucking head, I can see without seeds. Well, imagine if I have 3 seeds, I can see 3 times better. Or a lot fucking way better. So I can see spiritually. I can get back to making fucking trains. I can get back to making the illusion room, zombie room. There's a whole video I got to do about that. And I can see bad guys bounty hunting. Bounty hunting. I can fucking see 100%. Close to 100%. So they say they're doing all this tomorrow, which means today. Today or tomorrow, they're doing it all. They give me back 20 seeds in my heart, 3 seeds in my third eye, and 3 seeds in my sex. And I go, I didn't need it done in the first place. I was all fucking set up. Unless you're not telling me something, I was perfect before Louie Man came and fucking raped the shit out of my seeds and raped me. I was perfect. I was perfect after Loogie Man because I still had my seeds. He gave them back. But he took them and looted them. Then you came along and the priestess came along and fucked me up for 6 months. 6 months I've lived in this fucking zombie land world of ours without my fucking seeds. I couldn't predict probable realities. I'd be going somewhere, doing something, I have to go buy a guitar pedal at the, no, before I go anywhere, I check my day. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna run into trouble? Am I gonna meet a fucking loser on the street? He's gonna fucking knife me, shake me? Am I gonna just a verbal conflict? I project and I can see. I used to, before they stole my seeds, and see the proper reality, how my day is gonna be. And then I do that throughout the day. Automatically. Don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't talk to him, don't talk to him, don't talk to him, don't talk to him. And that's what I did. And then I was fucking lost for fucking 6 months. Lost. I couldn't even fucking do anything. That's how bad it affects you. Removing your seeds. Just on probable realities. Probable reality prediction, intuition. Intuition on a probable reality in the moment. And I got nothing from mom. Absolutely, more or less nothing. But that was all mom before, predicting, keep me alive in the fucking matrix. I got nothing. This is what I was pissed about. This is what I was pissed about with the Regent Priests and the Priestess stealing my fucking seeds all the time. I didn't need to go through that. You needed what you needed. I didn't need it. And I have your fucking head for the guy who initiated it in the spirit world and said, let's do this to Richard. Fuck you. I'm having your head one day. Whoever it is, I don't know yet. Be a Christ or a Regent Priest or a fucking priestess over fucking secrets. How I incorporated my fantasy into spirituality and learned from it. Freeze gun, putting people on the moon. Fucking. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at all. Wasn't worth it at all. There was a lot more things they told me. Even the main subject of what they told me was highly fucking detailed, and I don't remember the words for it. And then they gave me what I needed to understand it, and I barely understood it. Above my fucking pay grade, or it just doesn't get into my fucking brain. I'm sorry, guys. If I find out more, I'll tell you. But basically, that's the black and white of it, the simplicity of it. There's spiritual fucking fantasy mechanics going on between the physical brain, the spiritual body, and what they were saying to me. I couldn't understand it. Lots of things. But what I got cleared it up for me in my head pretty good. The rest is so detailed I couldn't even understand it. So when you talk about the Regent Priests, oh, fuck. These are the guys that take on Hitler. Okay? Fucking Hitler. And that and stuff like that. Bad fucking guys. And they know what they're doing. Holy fuck. They can do everything I do. To me, they're laughing at me. The only thing they wanted to know and prove was how I do my paradisimo. But and it wasn't bad. I didn't like it. Of course I didn't like it. It fucked up my whole life for 6 months. Fuck. Fuck. But you get the picture. You get it. Anyway, I gotta post this video before I go buy groceries for mama. See you guys later. I gotta stop. Later, guys.